Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning? I'm Michelle the Introvert, and I have a project this morning. I was out picking some apples a couple days ago, and I have some apples in this bag here from my apple picking. I don't know if you can see them. Some nice, I'll take them out, take some of them out. I've got this bag here with some apples that I picked, and today is the day that I make an apple crisp with them. And I have my recipe here, and I will give you a close-up on that in a couple minutes. But I think the first thing that I want to do is to get them all cut up, and here, I'll show you how much I have in this bag. I've got quite a few, as you can see, and I'm very, very happy about it. Very happy about how much I have. So I'm going to, before I cut them up, I'm going to wash them really, really well, and of course take the stems and the leaves off of them. But I'm going to wash them really, really well, and then I'll cut them up, and that will be the first step this morning. Of course, if you guys don't like the peelings on your apples, like what I have here, not everybody likes their apple crisp with the peelings on, which I can understand. But if you prefer your apple crisp without the peelings on the apples, just peel your apples. I only do it because for us, there's like extra vitamins and nutrients and stuff in that. But it's all in a person's preference. I'm going to keep going here, and I'll be with you in just a few minutes, and I'll show you my progress. I'm finished peeling the apples. I'll show you. I got quite a bit there. Now I'd like to show you the recipe. I'll put my glasses on again so I can show you the recipe for this apple crisp. Can you guys see that okay? Okay, apple crisp. 4 to 5 apples, 3/4 of a cup of flour, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 a cup of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/3 a cup of butter. Now, I'm going to adjust this, but you guys don't have to. You can stick with this if you like. But we like to have a bit of oatmeal in our apple crisps. So what I'm going to do is, for where it says 3/4 cup of flour, I'm going to put half of that flour and half of that oatmeal. And also to take a look at the sugar area, there's a closer look for anybody who wants to write out this recipe. For the sugar, it says here 3/4 a cup of brown sugar. Now, anybody out there who is kind of watching their sugar intake, you can put half of that in, and it still tastes really good. So I just had to come up with a plan of how much apple crisp to make. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to triple this recipe to accommodate for the amount of apples that I have in this bowl. And I think it's going to taste great. So I'm going to turn the oven on, and we'll go to that next step. My oven is turned on to 375, and I will show you what I did with the apples. Right here, you can see there's quite a bit of those apples, so I put them in this pan. And over here, I'll show you, I put the ingredients in this beautiful Tupperware bowl. So we've got the flour, some oatmeal, nutmeg, see the salt back there. We have the brown sugar and some cinnamon. And of course, in the recipe they wanted some margarine, so I've got that melted. Now I've got to stir all the ingredients together and then add the margarine. Everything is all mixed in really well. And I'm going to just pour the margarine in there. And I've tripled the recipe, so that's why it looks like there's quite a bit of margarine. I tripled this recipe because of the amount of apples that we're using. But this apple crisp is going to be great for dessert tonight after supper. So I'm just going to mix this in, you guys, and I will show you the next step after this. I have it all mixed in very well. And now what I do is I put this here on top of my apples, right there. And this is what it looks like. Looks pretty nice. And before I put it in the oven, I have to put this cover on it so that it will cook a lot better. Just like that. So this cooks for 35 minutes in the oven. Keep the cover on. And it cooks for 35 minutes or until the apples are soft, is what the recipe says. So I will put this in the oven and we will take a look at it in 35 minutes. I just took the apple crisp out of the oven and it looks great. It's nice and soft. Really nice and soft. See the steam coming out? I'm going to put some in a bowl so you guys can get a closer look. Here's a close-up of the apple crisp. Doesn't it look great? I'm looking forward to dessert after supper tonight. This is going to be nice. Well, guys, thank you for spending the morning with me. It was great to have you with me this morning. I have more vlogs to come. And if you like this vlog, please give me the thumbs up or press the subscribe button. That would be great. And thank you guys again for everything. I appreciate you just keeping me company. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. It turned out really good.